part A in there. You don't want to mix too much. You can always mix some more. Be sure you have rubber gloves on because this stuff is really sticks to everything. And put an apron on so you don't get it on your clothing. And also shoes, because last time I used sandals and a drop fell on my socks and ruined my socks because it became a real hard lump. Okay, the instructions say otherwise. The instructions say you gotta pour it from one side to another. Now when you mix it, you will notice it will turn milky and then become clear again. That just shows you that it's mixing good. You don't want to mix it too vigorously because you want to avoid air bubbles. So let me start. It's the consistency of honey, real thick honey. I've just put the second coat on, and so it's still very tacky, but that's the way it looks after the second coat. The first coat cured to kind of a dull finish, and I'll wait 24 hours, so till tomorrow, to put the third coat on if I feel it needs it, you know. We'll see, but there it is, folks. With the third coat, with the second coat, I mean. So it's all hardened, and it looks good. See? You want a hard surface in there, otherwise the sound waves get absorbed by the sauce pith of the flower stalk. So the next thing to do would be to glue these two halves together, and I always like to use Gorilla Glue because this glue here, because the glue expands as it cures to fill up any little gaps that might be there. The problem with the expanding is that it expands on the outside of the didgeridoo, like on this side. So when you try to stain it or whatever, the glue is already impregnated on the outside. So what I'm gonna do, I've been thinking about how to prevent that. So what I'll do is I'll put a clamp around the middle to keep the halves together, and then I put a masking tape along the over the split, and then cut the masking tape through the split in half so that I can still take it apart, and then I'll glue it. So then any glue that spills out and seals the outside, which I don't want, then that will prevent that from soaking in.